I'm using the DJI FOV Boost Lens, and currently I've got it set so that it's giving me a pretty normal view, and that's one of the nice things about this lens, because you can set it by setting the stabilization to horizon balance, and once you set it to horizon balance you get a pretty normal view, close to what the normal view is with it off. Actually, in fact, it's just slightly closer. I think with it off it's at 15mm, and with it on it's at 17mm, so it's pretty close. I've set it up so that the shutter doesn't go too slow. Just want to make sure that the stabilization is actually working. We don't get any twitchy corners and things like that when you're walking. But this is still on the standard view, or what I would call the standard view, which is horizon balance. So it's about 17mm. Something else I've noticed about this lens is it seems to look slightly brighter than when it's off, and I don't know how it's doing it, but by putting a lens on, the picture seems to be getting slightly brighter, probably about half or third of a stop, something like that. So to fit it, all you do is you just take off the cover, the normal cover, and screw the lens on in place. So it's actually an extra lens put on top, slightly more bulbous than the standard thing, but it's not too big, and to be honest, I've been very pleased with the results that I've got so far from it. With the horizon balance on, you get the standard view. I don't think the close focus is any better or worse than it was before, but it'd be interesting to see if I can get any closer. I don't know, perhaps with the wide view on. So I'm now going to switch over. I'm now at exactly the same distance, and this is on wide, on ultra wide, and look how much more of the nettles I'm getting in. Now I don't know how close this will focus, but I'm now within less than 1.9 foot of these leaves here. It's very, very close, and now it's literally inches away, about 3 inches. So this view is extremely wide. So just on cue, the sun is out, and if I wave this around in front of the sun there, so it's looking into the sun towards it and up at it, you'll see that the trumpet flares that we call, well, the things we actually call the trumpet flares, which is just flaring of the lens, which gives this sort of ugly, I think quite ugly look at the flaring, is very, very, very much less. So this lens is brighter, and it's also cutting down on those peculiar flares that you can get. This is the standard view, which is about 17mm. This is the wide view. This is ultra wide. Actually, notice the path almost looks like it's in front of me, when in fact it's at 45 degrees to the camera. To check the barreling, this is standard view, 17mm, wide view, ultra wide view. And I'm now getting this gate in dead easy, and it's over 10 feet, 12 feet wide. And I'm literally, I would say, 2'6" from the fence itself as well, about 2 feet from the fence. It's getting it all in. Could straighten it in post, I suppose. This is ultra wide view, and you can see as long as you keep straight lines towards the center of the lens, they stay straight. This might give an idea of just how wide it goes. This is a straight road ahead of me I'm about to cross, and looking left and right, if I want to look up the road, there it is, barely moved. If I want to look left, down the road, there it is, barely moved. It really does give a very wide view.